is a show that focuses on the person behind the Brony. I'm your host, Osaka Jack. Please sit back and relax as we talk to this week's guest Brony. Hello everyone, this is Osaka Jack with Into the Spotlights. Today with me, I have someone who you probably had heard, but might not have heard him speak before. Mr. Matthew Mosier. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good. This is good. This is, if my calculations are correct, this is the first show of my second year. So, yay!
Congratulations.
Yes. And everybody will notice the huge, massive, sweeping change that we've made. I no longer have 6 assistants asking questions for me. Had to downsize them, unfortunately. Thinking of doing some outsourcing, but haven't decided which country yet. So.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of government workers in America that love your help.
I just imagine like a huge situation change, like a bunch of governments, just a huge bunch of pundits standing outside every office building, and every time a BMW drives by, they all raise their hand like, "I can work today. I can work today. Oh. Do you need analysis? Analysis, sir? Do you need analysis? Okay. All right. I can be a yes man. I can be yes sir. Yes. Oh, okay.
Just like roll up. All right, I'm installing a light bulb. I need 3 bureaucrats.
Oh, I want to be rich just so I can do that.
That actually sounds like it'd be a really funny 5-second films video.
Yeah, it would. Okay, I'm writing a suggestion. Woohoo!
Do it.
I'm disappointed that they're going to end at the end of the year, but at the same time, I'm really looking
really?
forward to the movie.
Okay, I missed all of that. When is this happening?
Oh, yeah. They had originally intended to just go through the end of October, but they've decided to go through the end of the year, and then they're going to stop 5-second films. But they did a Kickstarter and got funded for their Dude Bro Party 3 Sleepover Massacre. It got
Works
funded,
for me.
and it looks like it's going to be just brilliant. So. But yeah, we need to suggest this before this becomes a lost reference and nobody knows it. Well, if anybody is not familiar, could you describe what do you do?
I'm a musician, guitarist. Sometimes I sing poorly, and yeah, I'm the guy who wrote my cadence because it seems to be the only way people recognize me.
Really? Is that the only? Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, it's
let's say it's
by far
most recognized.
Yeah, most recognized.
Okay,
yes.
okay, yeah. I like how you mentioned that you're a musician and a guitarist, which kind of says a lot about how you feel about guitarists.
Well, consider if you ask most guitarists, like popular ones, none of them know how to do music.
Interesting.
Like me, if you gave me sheet music, I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably use it as a coaster.
Okay, I can follow. I see what you're saying. So chords are learned, but not necessarily reading them.
Yeah, theory just kind of goes out the window when you play guitar.
Okay. Yeah, I guess not a lot of musical instruments would work that way. Voice obviously works that way.
Yeah.
I know that Feather can't read music worth a darn, and she's proud of that fact. And still does fabulous. Still does fabulous, but
absolutely.
If somebody says, I need this in A, she's like, okay, and that would be what?
Yeah. She's so much fun, easy to work with too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like
real pleasure.
Like she put it herself. She's kind of like a, hey, do this for me kind of vocalist. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of other instruments that you could just learn how to play without learning the music to. Piano, I suppose, is possible, but wow, that would take a lot of effort.
I learned how to play computer pretty well.
Yes,
like virtual instruments.
Yeah.
That's easy enough.
I'm thinking castanets. I'm thinking
sure.
Probably learn castanets without the I just imagine somebody sitting in front of sheet music. 1, 2, 3.
I could play the spoons.
Also would be cool, yes.
The electric spoon. Making it happen.
I am a huge fan of when I hear innovative blends of music. Like if somebody will take, Like an Irish pin whistle, and then apply that to dubstep. I like that.
So like electro swing?
Well, any combination, just something new.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we were speaking earlier about like food combinations, which some of them are terrible.
Most.
Yeah, red eye.
Yep.
Red eye is absolutely horrible. If for anybody who doesn't know, this is beer and tomato juice.
On
Horrible.
that note, strange combination that did work.
Yeah.
We call it the redneck hangover cure.
Okay.
It's Blue Moon and orange juice.
Interesting. I've
Yep.
had Lunchbox before,
I
and
don't know what
that
it is.
was a shot of Jaeger placed in a beer stein, and then the beer stein is filled halfway with orange juice and halfway with beer, and you chug the whole thing. It was phenomenal.
I'm gonna have to try it.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel that way about musical instruments. A lot of them are horrible together, but some of them are just a really unexpected, wonderful combination, and I like
Yeah.
that. I like it when it's able to do that.
Mm-hmm. I like how music is going in that direction to where staying within your genre just gets boring.
Yeah.
You notice most songs nowadays they're always combining something new,
Yep. This is
and I
true.
like that.
Yes. I also appreciate it when an artist. Oh, what genre are you in? I don't know. It, indie funk, techno, new wave, pop rap country.
I'm sure that exists.
I'm sure too. Yeah, absolutely. I just like it when somebody has a hard time defining their style of music because they don't want to be uh, pigeonholed.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Well, we hinted on it a little bit, but yes, one of the songs you are more well known for is "My Cadence,"
Mm-hmm.
which,
Hands down.
yeah, I have to say, if anybody who knows the song, I do believe that is the quintessential romantic song that the Brony community has created so far. I'm going to say it.
Yes.
I'm going to say it. You know.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I know of at least one wedding proposal that has been done during it.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's fantastic.
I've
Also
heard
heard
it.
a lot of people say that it's been their wedding song,
Oh,
like their bride and groom dance. They dance to it,
oh, nice.
which I would love to see something like that.
Do they not send you video?
No, unfortunately.
People, he wrote it.
Surprisingly, there's not a lot of cameras at weddings.
This is a lie. This is a lie. I've been to cameras and almost gotten
You've
into
been to
epileptic
cameras?
fits from the flashes.
You've been to cameras?
I've been to weddings. It just the amount of cameras. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just curious how do you react to that when people are saying, "Oh, I've danced at my wedding to your song."
Honestly, I don't know how to react to it.
Hmm.
Like I just get like extremely happy that people actually like my music like that,
Yeah.
and then it's making a difference.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Huh.
warms my heart.
Aw, that's so nice.
Yeah.
I am now in the My Cadence. Obviously, Megaphoric is the female vocal because I don't think
Hmm.
your falsetto's that good.
Nope.
I also see that ISMBOF. I'm not sure how to
Hmm.
pronounce that. I'm just gonna say every letter.
Yeah,
It might be
that's usually what I do.
Ismboff, but I'm just gonna say ISMBOF. What part did they do?
He was the lead guitar during the solo.
Okay.
Most of pretty much any instrument except guitar or acoustic guitar was him,
Okay.
and the mastering.
Ah, all right. I see.
Because at that time I was still working out of Audacity.
Right. Well, I am
Yeah,
too, and it's not bad
it
for what I
works if
have
you
to
know
do.
what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. It does have a learning curve. I've learned this, but
Yeah.
okay. How long did it take from idea to fruition?
Oh my god.
Or you know what? We'll
Idea.
just do it as general. How long does it take for a song?
Well, this one in particular was incredibly long.
Hmm.
I uh, I had the idea for the song and the chords written out, and like the chorus and everything. So
Yeah.
a decent start. Pretty much an hour after the episode aired.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, and it took like 3 months, 4 months, or however long it was until I finally found Leah or Megaphoric,
Hmm.
and we were in a we were in some kind of live stream, and she was there. I was like, "Oh, I'm a singer," and I was like, "Sure, let's hear it." And then just blew me away, and, and I was like, "Yes, yes, you can help, please." And then a couple months later, we had laid some vocals down, and Isambov came around, and he offered to master it and stuff, and he
Nice.
didn't tell me he was going to add all these extra instruments. So we're now 5 months down the line or whatever with this song, and he comes out and it's got like strings in it, and it's all these amazing harmonies. I'm like, whoa.
Interesting. So what I'm hearing is there is a bare bones version of this?
uh, yes, but it's on my old computer, which is in the garbage. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer.
oh, it is
Yeah,
lost to the world forever until you decide to remake it.
maybe. I'll I'll have to scour the internet. I've got a lot of like MediaFire and like internet cloud storage places
Mhm.
that maybe it snuck its way onto. I'll have to look for it.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I absolutely love the song, but I would be very curious to hear the bare bones version.
Well, you could just look up all the BronyCon recordings.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's about what it sounds like.
Okay,
That
interesting.
was fun.
Yeah.
Were you there?
No. The only
Yeah,
con I've been to is Everfree Northwest.
so that's a crazy trip for you.
It is. It is. Uh, I will be going to the January Japan PonyCon, but those have just started, so they're really small still. So
Yeah,
no guests as of yet, but
yeah.
we'll get there. I know we will. And everybody, I invite you to come to Tokyo on January 5th for the pony. Come on.
I don't think I'll be able to get leave that early into deployment.
Darn it. That's a
Yeah.
shame. Well, actually, that's a point I was going to bring up a little bit. You are in the armed forces.
Yes, I am. U.S. Army, 82nd Infantry.
Okay, U.S. Army. I have learned to say armed forces and then make sure that I'm correct before I try to mention which branch because I really messed up earlier. I called somebody Navy when they were Marines. I'm like, oh dear.
Ooh.
Yeah. I apologize profusely for that,
Yeah.
but it wasn't enough. But yes, okay. So Army. Okay, all right. How how much deployment have you seen so far? Quite a bit, or
Oh, none yet. I
oh,
joined last year
okay,
during when that was what the final Twilight was written about. Yes.
right, okay.
um, and so in October I went to basic and airborne school in February,
Hmm.
which that was where the Destiny was written. I'm actually proud of that one. No guitar, I still wrote a song.
Wow.
But yeah, and then from then until about August, I was in Special Forces selection.
Hmm.
Um, made it to the end, didn't make it.
Oh,
So I'm here now, and I'm lucky though because I think we're the last combat unit that's going to be deploying to Afghanistan.
okay.
So I got it just in time.
Yay. Wait, no.
Good for me, not so much anyone else.
Well, okay. Of course, we'll pray for your safety and safe return. Of course,
Thank you.
yes. I I don't know how many my Cadence fans will be out there, but perhaps you can just serenade everybody and.
Actually, I found out one of the guys I went to selection with, who is now also in the unit with me and deploying, is Brony. I
Oh,
was like,
awesome!
yeah, I was like, what? And then he told his girlfriend that he just met another Brony. His name's Matt Mosier, and she flipped out. It's like, I know that guy. I was like, yes.
Yay, good. All right. So you've got at least one other brony. That's good.
Yeah. Then there was another guy actually in the barracks the other day.
Oh,
I was
really?
outside just on the phone, and he walked past, and I saw he had like a legitimate Pinkie Pie plush hanging from his shirt.
Nice.
And I was like, whoa, what? And I proceeded to then overhear him feverishly trying to describe the Brony fandom to the sergeant of the guard who was walking around.
Hmm.
I wish I'd gone over and said something, but I couldn't. I was like, no,
Yeah,
I'm going back in my hole.
hard to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I applaud him for it. If you're listening, it's amazing, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I applaud you for that.
Yeah, I have a Fluttershy on my bag, so I'm literally wearing my heart on my sleeve whenever I go out. But at the same time, I teach kids, so the fact that I like a kid's show is not too surprising.
Yeah.
You know,
Easy
so
enough.
yeah, I applaud those who are able to proudly show what they are. That's great. And those who are still shy about it, I hope one day you can. I hate using the phrase "come out." I don't want to say "come out," but
Yeah.
I hope you can proudly show it someday. There we go. Well, my cadence is one of the most popular ones you've done. What would you say? Do you have a favorite?
Out of all my songs,
Yeah.
I think my favorite to listen to right now is "Courage" with Feather.
Okay. All right.
But as far as like all time, the one I've listened to the most and is "Manhattan Smile."
Okay. All right.
I like that. I like that song.
What is it about Manhattan Smile that just calls to you?
Simple, catchy, happy beat to it. Just
Right.
makes you feel good listening to it. And I can just go, yeah, I made that song. That's me. If I remember correctly, too, I think that's the last one that I completely made by myself.
Okay.
In some way or another, someone's helped me along the way
Sure.
with
Sure.
all these other ones.
Oh, okay. I see.
Mm.
So you got lazy after that, is what you're saying. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What the heck?
Sorry. No. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
And it usually turns out to like I get almost done and I post it. Hey, what do you guys think of this? And they're like, oh, let me help here, and I can't say no.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Though, please save the original version so you can release it later.
Yes, will do.
I'm just saying.
Actually, if you go on my SoundCloud, I've recently started putting up a lot of like work in progresses, like how it sounds before I send it to other people,
Right. Right.
like Courage before I send it to Feather.
Hmm.
Uh, that one's there. Uh, my version or just me version of the Constellations acoustic version from
Right.
Aviators,
Okay. Yeah.
songs like that.
Okay. All right.
Which, by the way, you should keep a track on his albums. I'm helping with another one.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Teaser.
Yes, that one actually I've had a lot of fun working with because that was where I first learned about like or started experimenting with crazy dueling guitars,
Okay.
like what I did in what was it? Come Little Children, that cover.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that all that crazy three different leads going on, but somehow it works.
That's a creepy dang song.
So
That is just
yes,
creep. I mean, I realize that the context that it comes from, it's supposed to be a creepy, scary song.
yeah, yeah. I commented on that in the end. I don't think anyone's seen it. Like the last second of the video, I'm just like, wow, that's creepy. Yeah.
I'm glad that you just put that as just
Mm.
I'm the temptation for me to just put like a Wilhelm scream at the end would just be phenomenal. Just like it's
That'd be awesome.
almost played out and have everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, temptation would just be horrible.
I just put it right in the middle of the song. Oh man, this sounds so good. Ah! Yeah. Get some angry letters later on. You made me punch my screen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. One of the other things that you've done, and it's just recently been retweeted by her, Megan McCarthy
Ah, yes.
did a contest. God, that was a long
Mm,
time ago. But
was.
she wrote lyrics to a song and asked
Mm.
people to make it into music. And you did.
I did. It was one of the first things I did, actually. I think I had like 4 songs at the time.
Hmm.
That was early. I had a lot of fun with it, though. Uh, I had to change. I changed up the lyrics around
Okay.
on her, and I think that may be why she liked it. But yeah, it's certainly why I liked it because there was one line that really stuck out to me. It was you can never see the rainbow if you only care that it's raining.
Oh, yeah.
And so I tried to make that the focus of the song,
Yeah.
and I think it sounds really good.
Yep.
But she warned me, and I didn't believe her. But she tweeted it, and some people did not like that.
Really?
Yeah, there's been some negative comments on it.
On that line specifically?
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
No.
The song in general.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
not actually. It's not even the song. It's the concept of love and tolerate.
Oh, right. Yeah, because we
Yeah,
gotta hate things that I don't even follow. Okay.
yeah. I don't know. It was a weird discussion. I tried trying to figure out what they were talking about, just right over my head. Something about 4chan.
Oh, okay. Whatever, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go to it. Go be angry in your little angry box, and I'll just live my own life. Thanks.
Yep.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Ha- hmm. Well, yeah, all right. If they wish to be angry about it, that's fine. Whatever. Do you remember which lines did you move around in that one?
That particular one.
Oh, it was just that one? Okay.
That one, and actually, I think I made this was on accident,
Oh.
but I like the way it sounded afterwards. But I made the bridge a verse and the verse a bridge.
Oh, okay.
Oops. But
Yeah, well.
it worked.
So in that case, would we call it a reverse?
Ooh. You went there.
I went there because nobody else will, but I've got my boots on, so I don't care. I have no idea what that means, but I like it, so I'm going to keep saying that. Yay.
Well, I don't like it because now you got TikTok stuck in my head.
Oh. Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know how. I don't know how, but like, I got my boots on. I'm out the door. It's like that's not the line, but dang it, now it's stuck in my head.
I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I've been away from the country so long that I miss on pop references that are more current. I know of TikTok, and I've listened to it, and I think it's an okay song, but it's not stuck in my head as well as that it would just pop up with that one line.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you know Electric Explosion?
What is it? Electric Explosion?
Complosion?
Explosion.
Yes.
Sounds familiar, but
It's another Brony artist.
okay, okay.
Friend of mine. Well, if anyone listening follows his channel, you will get that song stuck in your head
Oh my.
soon. Just
Okay.
be prepared.
Uh-oh.
It's
I
great.
think I have heard it, just not enough where the name rings a bell just from the name.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I pause you and listen to it, I'll get some stuff, but I don't want to do that. That's very rude. Moving on.
Right.
Well, I know that actually just yesterday you released a new song.
Yes, I did.
The
Been working on
only
that one for a while.
one.
Mm-hmm. Another song I've been working on for a while.
Hmm.
Um, say this maybe like 2, 3 months now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But
Is it just Megaphoric holds you back and the speed because it seems to be? No, I'm
actually,
joking. I'm joking.
I was giving her a hard time for that
Okay.
before. She uh she kept saying, "Oh yeah, I'll record on Tuesday." Sure. Hey, it's Tuesday. I forgot. It went on like that for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Her and Jove are just impossible. The what was it? One more shot. That was the song that I promised to have finished before I left for the army,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'm just now getting it out because we were waiting on Jove to sing one line. It was a year.
Seriously, that. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's yeah.
It was interesting.
I I'm thinking at that point I would just do like the Beatles did with "Free as a Bird" and just like find some recording of him saying and just change it to "I went to the."
Did they really do that?
Well, it sounds better than that, but
Yeah,
yeah, they took some old Lennon recordings and remixed it in. And, yeah,
that's funny.
yeah, 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 different thing. But I think it would be funny if you had just done that and like
Mhm.
sent it to him saying, "This is what it's going to sound like if you don't get us the lines this week, man. We're going to release it like this. You're going to hate it."
You know what? I might just do that now. Like write a song and then have it a collaboration with someone else, and they never know about it.
Yeah,
That'd
that
be
would be
funny.
hilarious. I mean, hopefully you'd be on good terms with them before that,
Oh
but
yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, that would be hilarious. I've joked that I'm going to start doing surprise interviews where people won't know they're being interviewed until later.
So you're gonna be Fox News.
Oh, you went there now.
Yep.
Oh, come on, I set you up for my line.
Oh, I missed it.
It's okay. All right. It takes time for these things to catch on. It takes time. It'll work though. It'll work.
Yep.
Well,
Just give me a few months or days.
I would assume, because that it is usually the case, but I would assume that you've got some more things that you're working on.
I do have a few.
Okay.
Honestly, Megafork and I have tossed around an album idea.
Woo!
Yeah.
Mega Matthew.
Mm.
Mega Mosier. Mega Mosier. There we go.
That sounds like a Power Rangers villain.
Which, you know what? You do a Power Rangers cover. Might be pretty cool.
There's a thought.
It was never a favorite of mine. I was a little bit old at that point, but I know it has a warm place in many people's hearts, so it would work.
I tried watching it again. I can't.
Yeah, it doesn't really hold up.
It was a good show as a kid. Not so much now.
Yeah. It reminds me, I have encountered a few people that had a picture or a poster of Transformers the movie. Which, when I was a kid, that was the first, like one of the first animated shows to have its own movie. So it was like, oh my goodness, can you believe this? It's a movie! And it was horrible. It's a horrible movie. But the fact that it was the first one, we all loved it. And yeah, anybody who watches it now, like, why did we like this? I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, same idea. Unfortunately, not everything we love as a kid stands the test of time.
Yeah.
Get off my lawn! Okay. There you go. That's
Oh, please, you're in Japan. You don't have a lawn.
That hurt me. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Actually, our school is changing locations, and we found a building, and it does have a 3-foot by 1-foot patch of grass. So I will have a lawn soon.
Nice.
Small enough where I could use scissors to cut it, literally. But yes, I will be able to yell at kids to get off of it. Woohoo! All right. Have there been any collaborations or group things or other things that you've worked on that just never did come to fruition? I mean, you said you had to wait quite a while for Joe to get the line in, but have there been any that just fell through?
Kind of.
Okay. I mean, we don't have to go specifics if you don't want to, but
yeah, there have been a few artists that like we threw around. Oh yeah, we want to collab, but we could never come up with an idea or figure out a way to start.
That's a shame.
Jeff Burgess being one in particular that was hard on me because it was such a great idea, but we could never do it.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bug him about it, see if we can figure something out now. Yeah.
Well, again, just say, hey, I just need 3 or 4 lines from you, and then finish and just make the huge song. These are all the people that gave me 2 lines.
Yeah.
Well, something I would like to mention with a lot of your songs, they are Pony, but a lot of them, if you don't know Pony and you listen to them, they're still very entertaining songs.
Yes, I like to keep it that way.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the songs don't specifically say, it's a pony and Pinkie Pie. It's a lot of them are very obviously Pony, but more universal lyrics. Is that a conscious decision on your part?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Most times it is. Like I'll start writing something, but it's like, yeah, I want to keep my audience as broad as possible. So if somebody I know stumbles across my YouTube or my music, they aren't completely freaked out.
Yeah, right, sure.
But it's become more of a conscious decision recently because, like I said, this album idea with Leah, I've also got another idea for just making a collection of non-pony songs.
Sure.
Like whether it be these songs made completely vague, like any names or hoofisms, things like that.
Right.
Make it more human and put it on an album, call it the ARM EP, just so it's army.
Right. Got it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I really want that to be a thing.
Sure, why
But
not?
yeah, so
Huh. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
was thinking about maybe having or maybe even like bringing it to a even further level and have two channels. Like a song will get released on each channel. One's
sure.
how it's supposed to be written, the other one's a broad audience listening version.
Interesting. That would be interesting. I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Or just do it
Just
as you could even do it as a contest. Release a song with the lyrics and just say, "What do you think this is about?" and see who can guess it first.
yeah, because I just think there's so many songs in this community that are just really, really good.
Yeah.
But if you tried to show them to anyone who doesn't understand, they're not going to get it. They're not going to like it, and they're just going to be weirded out.
This is true.
So
This is absolutely true.
I'd
Yeah.
like I'd like to change that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. My cadence. I mean, that's some. It specifically talks about the things that happen in the episode. The shield has crumbled, the fight begun, the sky is buzzing, I'll never run. Well, obviously, shield is down, and we got the changelings flying around. But even if we don't know the show, it just brings up it's very poetic imagery, and just brings up
Thank you.
this idea of, oh, my inner shield has crumbled, and now I've got to fight things, and there's bugs about because I'm going into psychotic episode or something. I don't know.
Sure.
Granted, there's a lot of projection in there, but
Mm.
yeah, I think it's an interesting idea. And I would say that's one of the reasons I think that my cadence has gotten so popular is it does have such poetic imagery in there.
Mm.
I have to ask though, the chorus on the actual page on YouTube, my cadence, it says, I don't know, it doesn't quite sound like what it is to me. It says, my cadence, my love song, these stars are shining for you alone. I know I can't win. Fine. My cadence, my love song, love blooms everywhere you go. But I would swear that the song is love is in bloom everywhere you go.
Huh. I'll have to look back on that. I might have written them in wrong.
Okay.
That'd be a very tragic mistake if I did.
Well, the only
Yeah.
reason I mention this is because I played this song for some of my English students a few weeks ago. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to give you some of the words, but not all of them, and you have to fill them in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I tweeted you their results, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Ah,
And
good.
they were hilarious. I love them.
Most of them, they got pretty darn close.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. For second language, I think they did pretty well, but not quite exact.
Right.
Do you? Is it? I'm just curious. When you do write the lyrics in the YouTube, is it an afterthought, or do you do a copy paste, or?
It's usually usually it's a copy paste. I'll have them
Okay.
written somewhere.
Right.
But there are some songs where it's just like, oh, this chord sounds cool. What song goes with it? So I just kind of make up the lyrics as I go.
Right.
And they're not written down anywhere.
Oh.
So I go to post the video. Like, especially recently, like a lot of my recent songs have done that, and they're like, "Oh, please post the lyrics," and I'm like, I don't have them. So, yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
That I can understand, and I fully respect that. I don't have lyrics. We just kind of went with it. I know that a long time ago I bought a Seal album, and he had put this like page-long text on why, saying that he didn't want to include the lyrics because he wanted everybody to interpret the song differently. And I'm like, dude, you know what you said. Just let us know what you said. That's
Yeah.
why the lyrics are there. But not actually having them, that's fine. Yes.
Yeah. I think it'd be kind of funny if you had just put like one sentence, like, if you want the lyrics, actually listen to the song.
Ah,
It's like,
yeah.
no cheating for us, huh?
Well, a question that I ask in each of my interviews, in all of My Little Pony, what would you say is the one line or one scene that defines you as a brony?
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
been
think
a
on that
full
one a
year,
second.
and everybody still has trouble answering it quickly. Woohoo!
Yeah. I have no idea.
It could be just a scene or a part that just like flashes in your mind when you think pony.
Oh gosh, I am a line that defines me.
Well, it could be a scene, or I've even had some
Yeah.
people do an entire episode. Episode I'm fine with, just if you say the whole series. No, no, not cool.
No, that doesn't count. Yeah. Um. ugh. I would say actually a scene that maybe this counts, maybe not, but one that I relate to the most, at least, that I
Okay,
feel like goes on a lot in my life,
sure.
is AJ not coming home because she got second place.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I can see that. Every color
Mhm.
but blue.
Yep.
Okay, okay. Is that literally something you've done, or just how you feel sometimes?
I mean, I've never run away from home for it,
Okay, okay.
but but I do get downtrodden a lot.
Sure.
I have a very competitive mentality.
Right, right.
So, yeah.
Interesting. Okay,
Gotta
I can see.
be the very best.
I have no problem with him saying, I want to be the very best. Fine. That's something to aspire for. But like no one ever was. Like, dude,
Yeah.
you're saying if you don't get legendary status, then you're going to be a failure? No, no. You try to succeed. That's cool. Try to do your best. Absolutely. Try to be the very best ever. Come on now. That's pushing it a
Sure,
bit.
it's not realistic, but it's, I mean, shoot as high as you can.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Shoot as high as
Yeah.
you can. But if you're to the point of if I don't reach the best ever that ever was, then I'm disappointed. That's a bit much.
Yeah.
I knew a guy over here who he was a fabulous teacher, but he went into an absolutely deep spiral depression on his 30th birthday because he realized that Shakespeare had done more than he had. Like, dude, don't no, that's too much. Relax. You're doing a great job. Don't compare yourself to Shakespeare here, literally. Uh, is there any I'm curious about this. We have a large variety of songs. There is a Snowdrop song
Yes.
that you've done.
Mhm.
Have you considered doing any other fan-made item songs?
I want so badly to make a Fallout song.
Really? Okay.
Yes, but I can never nail the sound.
Uh,
Like, it's got to be like like a kind of western southern minor key kind of thing.
okay.
But I can just never get it to sound right.
Huh.
And much like the Snowdrop song, actually, I had the hardest time getting that to sound right.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you think it's easier to create music based on the canon characters?
So far, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, we should look out for a bunch of collaborations with a really slow Megaphoric, I'm assuming.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm joking.
I am relaying all of this to her.
I'm in trouble.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Well, everybody, today we have been speaking with Matthew Mosier. Be sure to follow him on YouTube, SoundCloud, Bandcamp, Twitter,
Tumblr. I have Tumblr
Tumblr,
too.
Tumblr,
Mhm.
MySpace.
Technically, yes, but I no longer have any way to access it. I still
I,
have my MySpace when I was 4.
oh, wow. I wonder how
However
many
long ago that
abandoned
was.
MySpace accounts are out there. Just like, I wonder if he's coming back.
I feel like they're all in, like, that's the only reason MySpace is still going is because they're in denial that all these active accounts are being used.
Yeah. We have all these pages that nobody visits. Tumbleweed.
Because they make it impossible to deactivate them. I've tried.
Really?
You
I
can't.
just abandoned. I was like, whatever, I'm done.
Yeah, no, they got me with the question, "What's the email that you used to make this account?" And I was like, "Screw it."
Yes, that also, yeah.
Yep.
No idea. At that time, I had to use, yeah, no clue, no clue. May have even been an AOL email address. I don't know.
Ugh. I don't think I even stooped that low.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Uh, Sorry for your loss.
More easily abandoned than other things. I have to say, a very great Schadenfreude pleasure of mine right now is that my current email accounts have recognized that all email from Facebook is spam. Like, yes!
Nice.
Yes! So I go into spam and I see the Nigerian attempt and I see the get more followers, and then I see the message from Facebook. I'm like, haha, that's where you belong.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much for coming by and speaking with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Everybody, this has been Osaka Jack with Into the Spotlight on Everfree Network. We'll catch you next time.